They say time buries cities, but some cities don't die. Some slip beneath the dust, only to rise again through the hands of those who dare to uncover them. Tonight, we travel back 5,000 years into a world older than Rome, older than Egypt's grandest pharaohs, a world that breathed along the banks of a mighty river, a world we now call the Indus Valley Civilization. Imagine this, emerging through the heat waves, the ruins of a once great empire. Streets carved with perfection, brick homes aligned with stunning accuracy, and a silence so deep, it feels as if the city is still listening. This was Harappa. This was Mohenjo Daro. This was a civilization so advanced that even today, archaeologists stand in disbelief. But the story of the Indus Valley does not begin in ruins. It begins in life. Close your eyes and picture it. A bustling ancient city, alive with footsteps and voices. Wide, straight streets stretching like veins through the heart of a thriving metropolis. Houses arranged in perfect grids. Drains running under the ground with a sophistication that even modern cities struggle to match. Multi-story homes, public baths, marketplaces overflowing with pottery, jewelry, grains, cotton, and crafts made with delicate precision. These were not ordinary people. They were innovators, visionaries of their age. As the sun rises over the Indus River, children run through the streets carrying terracotta toys. Merchants display their goods, shining beads, carved seals, copper tools. Women weave cotton finer than anything known in their era. Priests prepare rituals near sacred pools. Farmers lead cattle into fertile fields fed by river channels engineered with astonishing skill. And above all, this civilization breathes with an order, a balance, a calm efficiency. No kings, no armies, no towering statues of rulers claiming glory. Instead, an organized society that worked together through silent code unity without tyranny. But deep within the beauty of this civilization lies mystery. The script cuts to a slow-motion shot of a tiny circular seal, engraved with an animal no one can identify. A creature with features of many species, yet belonging to none. A creature lost to time. One seal after another displays simple, strange pictographs that no expert has ever decoded. No letters, no readable script, no known language. It is as if the Indus people spoke to the future. In riddles, archaeologists kneel in empty streets, brushing away layers of earth from perfectly aligned bricks. Every discovery reveals something astonishing. But every answer births a new question. Who ruled these cities? How did they maintain such order? Why did they leave no temples, no palaces, no monuments? And most haunting of all, why did this magnificent civilization vanish? As the camera moves through the silent ruins, a soft echo of life plays in the background, a faint memory of laughter, trade, footsteps, and festivals. We follow the river's path, watching as it twists, bends, and heads toward the Arabian Sea. This river once gave life to the world's most advanced Bronze Age community. But something changed. Something powerful enough to erase an entire civilization without a trace of war. A shift in the river, a climate disaster, a drought, a flood, a disease, or something far more complex. As sunlight fades over Mohenjo Daro's great bath, the shadows stretch across its ancient steps. The water may be gone, but the stories remain. Stories buried beneath dust. Stories waiting to be heard. Stories that lead us deeper, to secrets untouched for thousands of years. This is only the beginning. Because the deeper we dig into the Indus Valley, the stranger the clues become. And the truth? It may not be what you expect. As the Indus Valley Civilization continued to grow, its cities transformed into some of the most advanced urban centers the ancient world had ever seen. What began as clusters of small farming communities had now evolved into a network of thriving, interconnected cities, each one built with a precision and intelligence that still astonishes archaeologists today. The people of the Indus were not just surviving, they were mastering the art of living. In the city of Mohenjo Daro, The sun rises over carefully laid brick streets, casting long shadows across the world's earliest known urban grid. Imagine walking through these streets nearly 4,500 years ago. The air carries the smell of freshly baked bread, the sound of craftsmen hammering copper, and the distant murmur of merchants preparing for the day. Everything is orderly, structured, deliberate. Houses are aligned perfectly along straight roads, and each home opens into a central courtyard where families gather, children play, and daily life unfolds with remarkable harmony. Inside these homes, something extraordinary waits: private bathrooms and water drains. At a time when many civilizations struggled with basic sanitation, the Indus people engineered a drainage system so advanced that even modern planners study it with awe. Underground channels run beneath the streets, carrying wastewater away from homes and ensuring that the city remained clean and healthy. It is a system so efficient, so thoughtfully designed, that in many ways it rivals what we use even today. And above it all, the Great Bath stands as the architectural jewel of Mohenjo Daro, a massive pool built with waterproof bricks and finely crafted edges. Scholars believe it may have served as a sacred place for purification, a symbol of spiritual cleansing and unity. As sunlight glimmers off its still water, one thing becomes clear: the people here did not separate daily life from spirituality. Both flowed together like the river Indus from which their identity was born. But Mohenjo Daro was not alone in its brilliance. Hundreds of kilometers to the northwest, the city of Harappa thrived with equal sophistication. Workshops buzzed with activity potters spinning clay wheels, beadmakers shaping stones into jewelry so delicate that their craftsmanship is still considered unmatched. These beads, found as far away as Mesopotamia, tell a silent story. The Indus Valley was not isolated, it was global. Trade routes stretched across deserts and mountains, linking civilizations in a vast web of cultural exchange. Ships carried cotton, timber, ivory, and beautifully carved seals, each one marked with mysterious symbols that remain undeciphered to this day. These seals are among the most puzzling legacies of the Indus people. Small, carved pieces of stone showing animals, symbols, and script that no one on Earth has been able to fully read. Who were these symbols meant for? What did they record? Were they names of merchants, catalogs of goods, or prayers to forgotten gods? Every fragment invites new questions, and yet the answers remain locked behind an ancient code we still cannot break. Life in the Indus was not only advanced, it was peaceful. Unlike many ancient civilizations, the Indus Valley left behind no evidence of kings, armies, or massive wars. No palaces dominating the skyline. No glorification of rulers carved into stone. Instead, their cities suggest a society built on cooperation, equality, and shared civic responsibility. Order came not from the sword, but from a culture of discipline, knowledge, and communal harmony. But even the most successful civilizations faced the turning of time's wheel. And for the Indus Valley, the wheel began to turn slowly, subtly, almost invisibly. Rivers shifted their paths, earthquakes shook the plains. The once powerful Saraswati River, lifeline of many settlements, began to dry. Harvests grew uncertain. Cities that had thrived for centuries faced pressures they had never seen before. Trade weakened, resources became scarce, and life, once so organized and thriving, began to unravel. Yet the collapse was not sudden. It was no violent conquest or catastrophic destruction. Instead, it was a quiet fading, people leaving cities one by one, communities relocating toward the east in search of new water sources and safer lands. Mohenjo Daro, once a marvel of ancient